Nintendo Switch 2 guys is finally coming. It's official, coming out in a few months. And today I'll tell you about my experience with the OG console. This is part 3 of the series. So check out the other 2 videos because we're about to move on to part 3 of the series of Goodbye Nintendo Switch. So let's all start in let's start in March of 2019. Let's start there. Yoshi's Crafted World. This was the only game I can remember that was released in March. And I remember Woolly World. Woolly World was lovely and charming on the Wii U. It was like a really cool game and cute, you know. And seeing Crafted World makes me happy. Let me tell you, I saw a lot of promotional videos for Crafted World. They were promoting it so hard. I'm gonna be honest, this game is good, but I would have to say it's not as good as Woolly World. I feel like you're exploring the same levels over a million times to get all the collectibles, and that's it. And it gets repetitive. You have to play like every level one time to beat them. Then you have to play them backwards to collect all of the little cute poochies. Which is an interesting mechanic, but then you gotta go back a few times to collect hidden items and whatnot. And yeah, it eventually feels like you're doing a chore. Yeah, I feel like this one's less polished compared to Woolly World, but it's still fun. It's still a fun game. Still a fun game. Oh yeah, you guys remember Captain Toad Treasure Tractor? Oh, yeah, this game, Captain Toad Treasure Tractor. They have some DLC called the Special Episode. It's featuring 5 new courses and 13 challenges. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, you know. Yeah. I mean, if you're a fan of it, then it's good. I just personally did not care for this one, honestly. If I'm gonna be honest. Sorry. Nintendo also released a Labo kit. Yay, more cardboard. The VR kit. After you build this thing, well, you can slide your Switch inside of it and hop into the infinite world of virtual reality. It was pretty meh, honestly. And the resolution of the Switch screen is clearly not meant for VR experiences. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because we have 2 free updates. Yes, 2 free updates. You heard me right. One for Zelda. One for Super Mario Odyssey. Well, you can now play both of those games in VR. Kind of meh. It was very limited, and the VR gives me a headache after like 5 minutes. So yeah, it was not for me. It was not for me. But I can still appreciate the effort that went into it. So yeah. Also was Cuphead, that was also released for the Switch. Now I never played the game before until like a few years ago, and then I heard a lot of great things about it, and it's really amazing. The art style is just like really like the art style feels like those old cartoons like back in the days when I was even born. And it's a really difficult game. It's really difficult, and it definitely kicked my butt many times. But eventually, I got better and better, and made my way to the end. So yeah, it was a pretty fun game. It's really hard, but don't worry. Once you get the hang of it, you'll figure out in no time. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the biggest fighting game of all time, got a new update, adding the first character from the Fighter Pass 1, Joker from Persona 5. Now, I don't know much about the Persona series, so I didn't mind much of this guy, so... but hey, it's a new Smash character, so y'all gotta appreciate that. It's at the very least a new Smash character, so... But yeah, not much happened in around spring, between March and April. Yeah, there was a release date for Super Mario Maker 2, so there's that if you want to know the release date. It comes in the summer, so we'll talk about more Mario Maker 2 a little bit. But we at least got a release date for that game, so that was cool. Capcom did release Resident Evil 4, but this time for the Switch. And, you know, as a guy that remembers and played the GameCube version, the Wii version, the iPod Touch version, and yeah, that's a thing. This game is fun. This game is just fun. It's fun. It's fun. You know, it's fun. And I love it. It's kind of spooky. The story's fun. And yeah, pretty fun. There also was a thing for a Castlevania Anniversary Collection, which include most of the games here. You got Castlevania for the NES. Castlevania 2. That's also for NES, I believe. Castlevania 3. Also NES. Super Castlevania. Now that's a Super NES game. The Castlevania Adventure Game Boy. Castlevania 2 Balance Revenge. Another Game Boy. Castlevania Bloodlines. That's, I believe, Super NES or Game Boy Advance 1 or 2. Kid Dracula. No, that's a game. I think a Game Boy Pocket, I believe. But yeah, really cool collection. Wait, you guys still have your Nintendo Labo in your on your house somewhere? Do you still have it, that cardboard? Well, grab it, because there was a free update for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yes, you heard me right. Now, I don't have any footage, but here's some gameplay of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and yeah. Also announced that Pokemon Detective Pikachu will be getting a sequel. I mean, it's cool. I like the movie. I watched it. It was pretty good. Not the best, but yeah, pretty good. And excited for the sequel. The main thing that happened in May was the Super Mario Maker 2 Nintendo Direct, which was 17 minutes of pure goodness. And a lot of amazing things that were revealed during this. Including a brand new story mode. I think that the Wii U version sure had heck lacked on. Like, most of the Wii U games have a story mode. We able to bring new things like a desert, snow, forest, and the sky. And there's now a way to turn day into night. This changes the gameplay a lot. Reverting the screen or making Mario floaty. The thing is, the main new thing has a brand new game style based off of Super Mario 3D World. Yep. You can now create levels and powers enemies that have it from the series. This game is completely separate and features its own set of rules and such, making it so like unique. The previous ones without the previous one, but that's okay. But it makes this game style really special. Online multiplayer was revealed with up to 4 players being able to play, and it got me pretty excited about the game. Thankfully, it was coming next month in June, so the wait wouldn't be long. So, yeah. And we're in June. Oh, you know what June means, guys? You know what June means. Yes, E3. E3 is coming, guys. E3 is coming because it's June. June is E3, guys. So get hyped up. June is known for E3. So let's get into it. Starting off with a brand new character reveal for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with Hero from Dragon Quest, and well, I haven't played the series at all, but it's still pretty exciting, I guess. So all you Smash fans, you got new characters, so be happy about that. We also got a reveal of more reviews of Luigi's Mansion 3, letting us know all about the story and the gameplay. So we got that news at least. As well as Link's Awakening, yes, which was pretty cool and will release in the fall of 2019. Also cool. They also revealed Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Let's all agree to meet back at the monastery exactly 5 years from today.
Pretty cool. I love Fire Emblem, especially all the Fire Emblem series. Not a big fan of it, but yeah. Capcom revealed that more Resident Evil titles were coming to Nintendo Switch. At this point, we're getting the entire series, the whole dang thing. At this point, because, geez Louise. No More Heroes 3 was also shown. And as a guy who actually played the first 2 games on the Wii, I was more than excited to see the series back. So it was pretty cool.
So today was about mid-range rifles.
Daytrip X Mechichina was also given a release date. So for the 5 people who are introduced in the game, this must have felt great. So yeah. Pokemon Sword and Shield had a segment telling us more about the game. So that's neat. And that's cool. A new game was shown made by Platinum Games called Astral Chain. And in this one, you play as a cop that has a robot thing on its chain, and you use that robot thing to attack other robot things. Why do Platinum always come up with the most strangest ideas for a video game? I don't know. But there was another game, from the creators of Crypt of the Necro Dancers that revealed, called Winds of Hyrule. Yes, it's actually a musical Zelda game, and well, it's weird, but it looks amazing. Okay, it looks amazing. This game actually came out 2 days after the Direct, and I gave it a try. And I'll tell you more about it later, I guess. First look at Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. And well, that's a big A. if you're not a big fan of it, but I was a big fan of it and I was excited. It will soon be announced that we come out this November, so yeah. I was pretty excited. I will admit, I was pretty excited for this game. Cause I love the series, and yeah. So this will come out in the fall, in November. So, yep. The director also showed a gameplay trailer for the brand new Animal Crossing game that will be titled Animal Crossing New Horizons. So, and the release will be coming out in March of 2020. And we have one more thing in this direct. Another fighter being revealed. This one is... Who is it? Oh, I don't know who it is. Duck Hunt? No. Oh, Banjo and Kazooie. This one... I know everyone, y'all were screaming. And when I saw this, I was so excited. The bird and the bear are finally in Smash. It's finally happening. They're in Smash. And it's happening. It's happening. We're getting Banjo and Kazooie. Banjo and Kazooie are perfect for Smash. Amazing addition. Biggest thing that happened in Direct, because this went super viral. This was so viral in the E3 Direct. We saw Link, we saw Zelda. Only mean one thing. One thing. You guys know that one thing. This was so viral. Everyone was talking about this. The sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is now being developed. I mean, we already knew this already, but it's official. It felt way more real. A pretty solid E3 Direct, I must say. Pretty solid, I must say. So yeah, now it's gonna move on to June. Well, there is this Cadence of Hyrule. Was an introduction to the Necro Dancer series, and I gotta say, I love this game. Basically, in this game, there's music playing with a clear beat, and you can only move to the rhythm of the music, so you have to plan ahead in order to attack enemies instead of being attacked. This game features the classic Zelda staples like dungeons, items, a big map, and well, it's just fun from the beginning to the end. And it's pretty cheap too, so it's great value. But honestly, there was a big one that released in June. There was a big release. The big release, Super Mario Maker 2. I mean, wow, this game, they were once again promoting this game so hard. This game is insane. Infinite Mario levels to play, infinite ways to create new levels, a big freaking story mode that I'm still going. Multiplayer, online multiplayer, I should even say, I'm so excited to play more of this game back. I'm so excited to play more of this game, especially the story mode. There's hundreds, you can play hundreds of hours of the game, create a lot, like, let me tell you, I would really, this reminds me of Mario Maker, which didn't have a lot of stuff, but still, Mario Maker 1 was really cool. I played Mario Maker 1 to death. This game, I'll definitely have a lot of fun playing Mario Maker 2. I will be, like, every time I play this game, I'll be so busy making my own levels and just creating ideas, and, oh my god, I will never forget this game, especially the first game. Mario Maker was amazing. This was so good. I would literally play the game like once a week. Every Saturday morning, I will wake up, play this game. Oh my gosh. Mario Maker 1 to be exact, and Mario Maker 2, amazing. And I've been focusing on the story mode. The story mode so far is pretty good, I must say. So, but yeah, Mario Maker was, the series is really, it's really something. It's really big. It's amazing. The nostalgia's hitting. But I think we should go on to July of 2019. I think that's what we should do. July of 2019. Let's go there. Emblem 3 Houses was released. And, well, it's a good game series. And it's highly appreciated. But I didn't care much about this game, so I actually did. But I did eventually play it. And I can say just a bit about it. Basically, the game features all of the good Fire Emblem gameplay the series is known for, but they decided to add a Hogwarts simulator in between. Yeah, instead of just fighting a war over and over again, you now have to go to school. You gotta talk with teachers and students, feed them some food to improve your moral and bond. And I just didn't care for that. I just wish this game allowed me to skip all of that. I wish that. But alas, I just grew out of it and never finished it, so yep, didn't play the game again. I know I'm hating this game so much. I know I'm hating this game so much. I'm sorry. I really wanted to like this one, but I couldn't. I could not like this one. I'm sorry. I could not, guys. I'm sorry. I can't. Sorry. Just could not. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 was also a new game that was published by Nintendo that month. And well, as a guy that just didn't care for the first two, you bet I didn't care for this one. So either way, it looks decent, to be honest, but well, I don't know more about it, honestly. It's Marvel. Sorry. It's Marvel, that's all I can say. Oh wow, what is this? Well, July was also the month where a big problem was about to hit Nintendo right in the face. If I say Joy-Con drift, does that ring a bell? Yeah, obviously. Now, we all know about the fact that the analog sticks and Joy-Cons have a tendency to eventually start drifting, rendering the controllers basically useless. But back in July of 2019, this was only starting to become a thing. Some new articles were being published and the thing was becoming more mainstream, with thousands of users saying that they got the problem with their original Joy-Cons. Nintendo basically said that they didn't think this was a real thing, but they were offering repairs for free anyways. So, in a way, I guess deep down they knew that they messed up, but their lawyers just told them to remain silent. Personally, I only have one Joy-Con that suffered from this, and it was my OG one. It was my OG. The first Joy-Con ever. It was the, I believe. Oh my gosh, what was it? It was the left one. It was the left one. And I don't really use it anymore because of that. And well, since I pretty much use my new Joy-Cons and my controller. I never bothered to get it fixed, but I never bothered to get it fixed. I'm a bit stupid. I know. But the month of July was also the month of Nintendo revealing a brand new console. Yep, a new console. What is it? The Switch Lite. What it look like? I'll show you right here. This new version of the Switch will be out in the fall and will be dedicated to handheld play. That means you won't be able to dock it to your TV. Oh, and the Joy-Cons also do not detach with this model. It's obviously going to be cheaper than the original Switch, and I mean, why not? It feels like this console could be a great addition to younger gamers, and for those that just want to Switch on the go, without the risk of breaking their OG Switch. I know the reputation was mixed, but personally, I don't really care. Giving more choices to the players is always good. Oh, speaking of choices, the original Switch model also got a revision during that period. None of anything changed. Honestly, none of anything changed. Didn't really change, but the model will feature better battery, so it's going to increase the battery life, so that's pretty cool. But that's it. And just before we move to August, Nintendo dropped one of the most important updates. What is the updates? What is it? Captain Toad will support Nintendo Labo VR. Finally, everyone was waiting for that one. Everybody was waiting for that one. All right, now let's go to August. Let's just go to August. Go to August, please. August, and the main new title that arrived on the Switch is Astral Chain. You know that weird game that you control a cop with a robot on the leash? Yeah, this is a very strange one, but I love the Bayonetta franchise, so as this one came from the same studio, of course I give it a try, and it's okay. You control a cop, and you gotta solve crimes by finding clues, and eventually you'll enter a second dimension where you have to use the Astral Chain to control a mech that fights for you. Getting used to controls took me a while, but I did play for a couple hours. Sadly, it didn't hit me as hard as Bayonetta, so yeah. So yeah, I probably went back to like Mario Maker or something like that, or another Mario game, because I didn't care much. Besides that, that new Switch model with the better battery life also came out that month, and I didn't buy it. So yeah, I'm gonna say about it. I didn't buy it. Didn't care about it. But now let's go over to September. September was the month that a new Zelda remake finally arrived on the store shelves. But wait. First off, there was a Nintendo Direct. There was a Direct. You can't skip the direct. You can't. Overwatch coming to Nintendo Switch. Yep, Overwatch coming to the Switch. And well, I guess that was cool. I played some Overwatch on the PC back in the days. So sure, why not? Overwatch on the Switch. Also got some news about Luigi's Mansion 3 and its different game modes. And now we know the game will come out on October 31st. So now I know what I'll be doing after trick-or-treating. Yep, right there. There's also a brand new Kirby game, but I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. But I gotta say, Luigi's Mansion 3 was a perfect game to come out on Halloween. Perfect. It could be released on the same day as the Direct, and we also got another reveal of a brand new character. Who could it be? Who? We'll take a little glimpse of the trailer here. Who could it be? Who? The Switch? From the Wii U? 3DS? Wii? Oh. Game & Watch? No. SNES. Or the Neo Geo. Yeah, Neo Geo. Who could it be? It's from SNK. Oh, here he is. Terry was revealed as the next character that we added to Smash. Terry is now in Smash. Now in development. But there's only one problem. Sadly, it was, I'm pretty sure one day before the Direct, it got leaked that a SNK character will be in Smash. So, yeah, so the prize was ruined a bit, so, yeah. But we got Terry anyway. Tokyo Mirage Sessions #FE score was announced for Switch, and this is a port of a Wii U game, so I don't know much about the series. I mean, more games is always good, I guess. So, yeah, it's good. Pokemon Sword and Shield got a little update showcasing character customization and brand new cookie mode. The release date was also announced, coming in November in 2019. So yeah, Chronos Definitive Edition was unveiled at the end of the Nintendo Direct, and well, I actually just want to try. I remember this one. I actually never played it. I remember this one revealing. It was a big one. So I heard great things about it. So yeah, heard great things about it. So yeah. Oh, there's one more thing. Nintendo revealed some of the NES games like Super Mario Kart, Kirby games, Super Mario World 2, F-Zero, Demon's Crest, Brawl Brothers, Breath of Fire, and a whole lineup of Super NES games that you can now play on Nintendo Switch online. So that was pretty cool. And also introduced wireless NES. They also introduced a wireless Super NES controller for the Switch, just like the NES edition last year. And yeah, I bought that. Of course, no, I didn't. I didn't pay attention, honestly. So yeah. That's pretty much all the stuff in the Direct. You guys remember when I talked about a little bit about Kirby? Well, here it is, Super Kirby Slash. This game. This is a free to start downloadable title where you control Kirby and his friends and you clash against evil, wicked bosses. Basically, you have to pick a quest featuring a monster to defeat, then you gather a team of Kirbys, and after that, you pretty much kill the enemy. That's all. That's the game. As you play the game, you get some gem apples that you need to unlock bigger and better quests. And well, this is a free to start game, meaning that you can actually purchase gem apples on the eShop with real money to speed up your gameplay. I'm not the biggest fan of these type of games, but this one was alright. I guess I didn't spend real money on playing it, but I did enjoy a little bit of time on it. So yeah, yep, it's alright. Daytrip X Machina, whatever the name is, finally came out, and well, I really didn't really care for the game. I didn't buy it, so it also received mixed reviews as well. As it turns out, this game was pretty meh, and yeah, I don't know a single soul that actually play this game. So yeah, all right, now it's time for talk about a game that's even better. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Well, I'm gonna say is that the game is very faithful to the original Game Boy game. I felt right at home playing this one, and it's actually quite fun. My main problem with this one is that it kind of suffers from framing issues when you move around the map, and that gets annoying real fast. Thankfully, this problem isn't in the caves or dungeons, but still, as you spend a lot of time on the map, this gives me headaches if I played it for too long. So, a little bit issues aside, this game has changed in this remake. It features all of the dungeons, puzzles, and characters the original game had, which is pretty cool. It can be a bit of a cryptic sometimes, but I did check it out and walk through at some point because I didn't know how to get to the freaking animal village, so I had to watch a walkthrough. One of the new features in this game introduced is the ability to create your own dungeon by visiting Dampy and giving him pieces to dungeons you'll find through your quest. This allows you to rearrange rooms around and create your very own personal Zelda dungeon. In a way, this is almost like a Mario Maker type of thing, but for Zelda. The problem is, you cannot share those dungeons online. What was Nintendo thinking? If you want to share one of your dungeons, you have to scan an amiibo, then use that amiibo on your friend's console. That reminds me of when we used memory cards back in the GameCube days. That's what it reminds me of. Like you guys know those memory cards back in the day? That's what it reminds me of. To bring our saves and characters to a friend's home. Like, come on, Nintendo, this isn't the year 2002 anymore. Stop making stupid decisions. Just stop. But we also have this game. Ring Fit Adventure was introduced during September, and man, this trailer scared me. I gotta say, I was afraid we're getting back to the Wii days where everything Nintendo was releasing aimed towards like grandmas and casual gamers. Thankfully, this game does not look like the shovelware, and it might be a great way to exercise. The trailer demonstrating the different features was very cringe though. But I'm not gonna let that one slide for now because the game looks actually good. It looks good. So yeah, the game actually looks good, but the trailer was, yeah. Look at that, the Switch Lite finally came out. And well, I didn't really get a chance to pick one up, but I know one of my friends had it, and he went for a Trigus color because he said it looks neat, and I realized that the original console had the Joy-Con drift. Yep, all the places I can get it, you can get a joystick problem. So he got that. So he had a freaking portable console without detachable Joy-Cons. Thankfully, he phoned Nintendo's customer support, and they actually replaced his console for free. And yeah, like few days. So that was quite fast. Yeah, a few days, surprisingly. Yeah. So they got to fix in about I don't know, four-ish days, I would say. But yeah, but there's one more game that came out in September. What was it? Ori and the Blind Forest. This was one of the best Metroidvania ever made. Ori is such a good game. The art style and the graphics are wonderful. The controls are precise, and exploring this device world never gets old. When I decided to give this game a try, I think I didn't actually beat it, but I think it was halfway through the game that following day. I just couldn't stop myself playing it, but it was that good. And well, I think that's pretty much that happened in September. That was quite a lot. And dang, that was a costly month for a Switch gamer, but not for me. Compared to September, well, October was pretty smooth, as the main game being the Switch what could it be? Luigi's Mansion 3. The brand new entry in the series, and I really like this game. But I would definitely buy this game. I'm definitely gonna buy it and make videos off of it. Give my experience on it on camera, and it really pushed the Luigi's Mansion formula. This new one takes place in a big hotel. For each floor features different rooms, themes, enemies, and bosses to fight. And this game features so many twists and surprises, and the new mechanics are really well polished. Using Luigi to solve puzzles is very entertaining. And also pretty original. I need to play this game. I played it a couple of times on my friends, and well, it's actually pretty fun to see a bunch of Luigis and Guigis running around all over the place and screaming non-stop. And that's an A tier gaming experience right there. A tier. And I gotta play this game for video. I got to show you my experience on camera. A sequel to Yooka-Laylee was also released, and this one actually is a 2D side scroller, which is an interesting change. Sadly, as I didn't really enjoy the first game that much, I really didn't bother with the sequel. It looks alright, not gonna lie. I probably maybe give one a try, but yeah, sorry, I just didn't give it a try. So yeah, sorry. I didn't, guys. Sorry. Didn't give this one a try. Pit Adventure came out that month, and well, it's actually quite fun. Nintendo really managed to make an exercise game super fun and very challenging. This is an RPG, and you fight enemies by doing those crazy physical exercise or moves, whatever, with a plastic ring you own. And wow, this game actually made me sweat quite a lot. It's a great way to get in some workout done home in a fun way. Yeah. This definitely reminds me a lot of Just Dance. I know it's been a while since I played the game. Honestly, I forgot about it, but I don't mind coming back to the game. I don't know if I should come back to the game. Nothing wrong about it, but who knows? Resident Evil 5 and 6 are now out, and so if you enjoyed these games in the past, well, this is the perfect time to actually play them again. I personally strongly dislike the Resident Evil 6, which is this one, so I have no intentions of replaying that one. So Resident Evil 5 was actually one of my favorite games of the PS3. Yeah, one of my favorite games on the PS3. So I'm glad to be able to play it again on the Switch. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. A remake of Monkey Ball Banana Built for the Wii U has been released, and well, it's a monkey ball. It's simple, addictive, and fun. You roll the monkeys around you, avoid falling down. Personally, Banana Blitz should have been the first game to be remade, but this game would definitely not be the first game I would remaster, but this game would definitely not be the game I remastered first. But this is the one we have now, so let's enjoy it. Let's all enjoy it, and yeah, have fun with it. Alright, now let's get into November 2019. Yo guys, look, it's November, and Race with Ryan finally came out. Game of the year, right? Folks, right? Right, this is Game of the Year. No, of course not. Here's the real, here was the real deal. Here it is, Garfield Kart Furious Racing. Oh, you know what, never mind, a lot of trash games came out in November. A lot of trash ones. As for the actual good ones, well, here's a good one right here. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 came out. And well, I played it a lot. And a lot of people say it was okay. I think that it's actually a really good game. It's a really good game. Amazing game. I gotta come by this game eventually because I love the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games series. Most of them are good. There's some of them that are great. New Super Lucky's Tale also came out, and I remember playing this one, and I remember playing this game for a little bit around the summer, and I thought it was actually really decent. It was really decent. Obviously, the big deal this month was the release of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. And well, these games are actually quite fun. The new starters are cool, and the story is pretty neat. The game doesn't really change the format of Pokemon games that much, but that's okay, because Pokemon doesn't really need to change. The gameplay is fun. The new Pokemons are cool, and those big open world areas are actually quite interesting. You get to move around in the big world, and you get to see the Pokemon move around in the wild, so it's easy to see what Pokemon you want to fight and catch. All in all, this is a very solid game. Very solid. The Five Nights at Freddy's series was released on the Switch during that month. All 4 games. The first one, the second one, third one, and the fourth one. This is the fourth one right here. Honestly, I didn't want to play on the Switch because I definitely have a good chance of getting scared. I'm a bit of a coward, I suppose. So I didn't pick up these games on the Switch. So they're too spooky for me. They're too spooky. I was scared. Too scared. I was not a big fan of. Still, Black Friday, Nintendo unveiled a brand new bundle where they had the original Nintendo Switch model with Mario Kart 8 included as a full game download for the same price as the Switch. Basically, you get a free game, so that's neat. I'm sure Nintendo is going to release amazing Black Friday bundles like this one in the future. They're not going to be releasing this one for years to come. That'd be dumb. Right? Right? I'm kind of foreshadowing. Oh yeah, guys, we're getting close to this. We're in December 2019. Happy holidays! Happy holidays! While the merry bells keep ringing. I got a DLC called King of the Cards. So it's actually quite fun. But that's pretty much the only thing that I can remember in December. So yeah. Super Mario Maker 2 got a legendary update on December 5th, where a couple new items were added to the game, including the Master Sword, an item that turned Mario into Link, allowing him to use his bombs and arrows. This was totally unexpected and a bit odd, but I'm sure I'll take it. I love me some Mario Maker. Ninja speedruns were also introduced, and basically these are special courses that you have to compete as fast as you can to try to get better scores and unlock same costumes for your Mii character. Man, I remember we used to play these challenges all the time. With my friends, or sorry, I used to play these challenges, not my friends. Sorry, I used to play these challenges a lot, especially the first game. Mario Maker 1 had not a lot of challenges, but they had like a bunch of challenges. So that's what it reminds me of, and I remember the challenges in the first Mario Maker game on the Wii U. And yeah, and it's still a thing today. Maybe Mario Maker 3 will bring those challenges back. One can only hope. So yeah, one can only hope. It's a new decade, January 2020. We got some cool games. I mean, well, not really. We got Brain Age for the Switch, but the last time I played these games was like on the DS when I was like in elementary school. So I didn't really care that much. Sorry, didn't really care. Toyoko Marriage Sessions #FE Endors is also out, but as I mentioned, I really care. As I mentioned previously, this is not a series I really know anything about, so I didn't pick this one up. So yeah, sorry. I don't know much about this game. Character in the first fighter pass is Byleth from Final Fantasy 3 Houses, and I mean, it's another Swords character. It's another violent character. Which is a bit of a bummer for me. It's a bit bummer. But again, he looks cool. He looks cool, I'll admit. Byleth looks really cool, gotta say. Sakura also stated that during the presentation that 6 more, yes, 6 DLC characters were planned to come out in the Fighter Pass Volume 2 DLC. So that's pretty neat, I gotta say. Pretty neat and pretty cool. Pretty cool. And they will all be revealed before 2022. Oh my god, we got a long ways away. Oh my gosh. A Pokemon Direct showcasing a new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game also happened during January of 2020. And well, it's a pretty fun game, just not my style. But there was an expansion pass for Sword and Shield. This was also announced in the same month, divided into 2 different parts, and well, that's pretty promising, so I'll be on the lookout for that. Looks pretty cool. And now we're about to move into February of 2020, which was also a very slow month, and there was nothing I can think of in February. I mean, there was this. There was a Kickstarter campaign created asking for some money to bring the Wonderful 101 to the Nintendo Switch. And as a guy who remembered the game, the game on the Wii U, I actually backed it, and well, I can't wait to play this one again. Nintendo also held a direct for the upcoming Animal Crossing game on the Switch. Animal Crossing, and well, it looks good. I'm not really into the whole Animal Crossing series. I never got around it. And I guess this one won't be expectation. A lot of people love that game series. So yeah. But here's the thing. What I know what I know, a lot of people love that game series, and what, you know what I mean? It's like, what I'm trying to say, guys, is like, I'm not really into the whole Animal Crossing series. I just never got around to it, and I guess this one won't be an exception. But I know a lot of people love that game series, and we're really excited to hear about the new game. So that I meant to say. But all in all, the Switch's third year was actually pretty dope, with a ton of cool new games and a few remakes here and there. I have a feeling that every gamer had at least one thing for them during that year. A new Mario, a new Zelda, a new Luigi's Mansion, a new Pokemon, and that's only name a few. Year 3, aka aka 2019, definitely a better year than 2018, but I still think 2017 was still the GOAT. The GOAT. And join me next time as we'll explore the Switch's 4th year. And well, considering what happened in the world of 2020, this next one is going to be quite interesting. So thanks for watching, guys. But we'll give you guys a little bit of an outro here. So yeah, let's see what happens in the fourth year, aka 2020. So yeah, guys, and let's end off this video by saying goodbye to 2019, because that was the 3rd year of Nintendo Switch. So say goodbye 2019, guys. 2019. Everyone goodbye, and I guess I should put an outro music, but I can't because I don't want to get copyright. You know, I will find an outro music for this. Let me find a music. Outro for my music playlist. Enjoy, guys. Bye bye.